Alright, how's everyone doing? Casting a quick game that I played a few days ago. Playing on a map Scrapstation. Me as the blue Protoss light bulbs, and playing against a red Protoss. Both Diamond League players. Not, I don't think we're the top, 10 Diamond League players, but nonetheless, I made it to that qualification. Big shit. Yeah, so playing against Black Manther instead of Panther. Um, didn't really have a set strategy going into this game. My Protoss match is kind of more reactionary versus going in with a strategy and then try and change it as needed. So here, let me speed this up a little bit. I'm just doing a typical 10 supply depot, 11 barracks, 13 refinery, 15 orbital relay. So nothing exciting going on here. My opponent's base seems like he's only got a pylon up and a forge. So probably was trying to do a a photon cannon push on me. I wouldn't exactly call it a big deal at this point. My gas is already established. It wouldn't be too much of a leap to get a factory out. The funny thing is about these is one time I spotted a cannon as it was being built, and even though I spotted the cannon as it was being built, and I had a Marine on it, like the first 3 seconds of its construction, the cannon still managed to pop up without dying, because one Marine just could not do enough damage. Alright, so here he goes. Looks like he's reinforced himself. 2 photon cannons. Going for a regular build here. Alright. I'm just going to slow this back down. Alright, so what I'm doing here right now, plopping down 2 barracks, creating a wall. I was going to go for a bunker, but then I decided not to, since I saw he wasn't going to be doing any type of early push on me. So just creating a wall around a base. Get the factory, 2 barracks, reactor, and a tech lab. I like to get reactors. I find mass marines to be much more efficient than, they're really efficient versus everything. Marauders are great, but they're only really great against large units. But marines, their attack speed is like half of the marauder, and for the price of 1 marauder you can have 2 marines out. So if you're attacking at twice the speed of a marauder, math wise, even versus heavy units, you're going to be doing more damage. You'd be doing, let's say, it would be pretty similar, 20 to 24 damage per attack silo versus the marauder. The marauder has the advantage of a lot of hit points. They can actually stand there and take a couple hits, but they have more hit points than 2 marines, and they have 1 armor. So marauders have their use. I like to use them. It's especially versus roaches. Roaches are such a hard counter versus marines that unless you outnumber them like 3 to 1 or 4 to 1 on a marines, you need to have marauders if you're going to be going for a bio ball type attack. Just pure barracks units. So what do we got going on here? Making a Hellion. I think I did the Hellion because I just had some minerals to spend, but I'm trying to save up some gas. So just making whatever units I can to spend those minerals while I wait for the gas reserves to go up. All right, here, command center. I was gonna float the command center to the island, but that's what I like to do. The command center to the island. It's nice Terran advantage, being able to float to an island pretty quickly and take it. As you can see, I'm already building it. I must have been at under 40 supply when I started it. Putting down a couple supply depots. Got supply blocked there for a little bit. That's what I call that's a no-no in my book. Looks like he decided to expand to the gold. Did not see this until much later, but we'll get to that when the time comes. So You know, he's going Void Rays. Void Rays caught me unaware, but that's why I'm using this Reaper here. I like to use a Reaper to scout because the fact that they can jump cliffs. I don't have to waste money on a sector sweep or a sweep scan, whatever we call it. And you know, I'm back from Starcraft days with the Comstat, but this way I'm only spending 50 gold, 50 gas to get a lot of information on his base. As you can see, my main goal is just to run him around, poke around, see what's going on in the base. Got hit by a couple photons. Oh, and ran into the Void Rays. So now I know he's got Void Rays. And it seems like he's got a bunch of photon cannons in town. But, you know, I find that to be economically a better way of scouting versus using a scanner sweep, because the fact that, you know, by losing a mule, you lose between 240 to 270 minerals, where, you know, you could have spent on a sweep. And then a Reaper's only 50 minerals and 50 gas.